Excuse me. Hi everyone. I'm back and today we are going to do another flower cane. Another very simple one, but with an extra step. So I'm going to be using my red. Well, this is going to be for trimming around the flower, and so is the white. So I want to do one white, one black. So I'll just cut it in half. And then I'm going to be using the red and white for the flower, and I'll be inserting the gold. So let's get started. I've already rolled everything out on the largest setting except for the gold. I rolled that out on 3. Excuse me. So I'm just going to cut these on a bit of an angle. Turn it. And yeah, where I did roll the white first, but I still end up getting some red glitter in it because this is white, obviously. This is red glitter. Just come off on an angle here a little, turn it around, flip it. Like I've said before, I'm not fussy when it comes to that because it will all come together. But this way it gives me the overlapping here. Squeeze the white over. I'm guessing the red's going to be a little bit more powerful because it is red and white is white. I'll pick these both up and turn them the right way. And I'll give them a little roll. As soon as I find my acrylic roller. Excuse me. I'm getting a little something in my throat all of a sudden. There, that should be good. I'll pick that up and I'm gonna put it through my pasta machine back on the thickest setting, which is a 0. I'm going to roll it from this side up here, then I'm going to flip it, and then roll from here again until it's in a nice blend, and I'll be back when it's done. All right, and here's my blend. Let me get it in. You can see all the glitter coming off. Oh my goodness. Get that out of the way. There's my blend. So now I'm going to fold it like this. And I'm going to start with the thickest setting and run it through. And that looks like this. Now I'm going to, actually I can even stretch it. I'm going to put it on I'll do number 3. Put it through there, get it thinner. Put a softener in my white, but it's still cracking on me. As you can see, it cracked right on off. I'll just overlap it, that's okay. And I'm also put it through again because where that cracked. I'll put it down to a 4. Put it down to whatever you want. I don't see the purpose. That's just me being me. I find the thinner it is, the harder it is to, sorry about that. The harder it is to handle it, especially if you're dealing with a sticky clay. So to each their own. Well, see, it broke off again. I'm just going to roll it up. Actually, I'm going to concertina it. I'll start with this piece that broke off. There's one. And I'll do the, I got a little cat fuzzy. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. And I'm just going to concertina it or fan fold, whichever you like to call it. Just keep going back and forth. Try and get it lined up as best as possible. Excuse me again. Apologize for that. And obviously it's going to go into a pink color. Cute for Valentine's, I guess, since that's not far away for those who celebrate. And I'll just set this one on top like that. Now I'm going to form it into a circle. I'm not doing any baking because I don't have my oven with me, so I can only do this part, and you can use your imagination to whatever you want to do with the rest. But when I do get my oven up here, I will probably take the pieces that I've already done and do some. Right now I'm just compacting this into one shape. Well, the square right now, but I will be rounding it. Excuse me again, I apologize. I don't know what's going on. There, now I'm just going to push in the corners just so I can start getting a nice round shape. Because again, we don't want to get folds, right? Not a huge deal, but anyway. Get rid of that black. Probably came from my black clay. I don't know. Got all kinds of things going on here, don't we? Ooh, almost rolled it in a piece of black. And I'm just gonna roll out those. I'll make my circle. Push down on the ends so we don't have a bunch of waste. And take your time when you do it. There's no hurry. This is supposed to be fairly relaxing, right? Okay, now I'm going to insert my gold. Excuse me, I've never used gold to do this, but I'm trying it. Just seems like it's a rich color, right? So I'm going to take this, make sure my blade's clean. There. I'm going to cut right straight down the middle, well, as close as possible. I'll probably take it about just a little over halfway. As you can see. Wah, 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 wah. Anyway, that's enough of that. I'm going to trim up my gold so the edges are nice and sharp. I'm just going to do one end for now. That's the one I'm going to put in. Stretch the mouth open. And tuck it in and close the mouth. Here we go again. I hope I'm not getting sick. Jeez, I'm around so many sick people. And I've not caught anything, knock on wood. Anyway. Just find my throat's a bit scratchy today. All right, there's that one. I'll rip that piece off. Put it in my gold pile. And I want to do another one on the side. Not down as far, just a little bit. If I get in screenshot here, just a little bit, just a little mouth. And we'll stick this down there. If Ange can get it stuck down there without making a big mess. There we go, that's good. Trim it, the right side of the blade. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. Pull it open. Excuse me again. Close the mouth. Use the bright side of the blade and trim. And toss to the side. And there we go. Now, I'm going to reduce this a little bit because, like I said, I want to do one in black and I want to do one in white. So I'll just pinch in the middle and I'll give it a pull and a tug. tend to do most of my reducing like this instead of rolling, because I find I have more control over what I'm doing. And I'll just tap the ends and do it again. A little wiggle, squish in the middle. And the squish working your way out. Tap the ends. There. Excuse me, and I'm going to cut it in half, or approximately half. Do I have my blade going the right way? Yeah, I do. Amazing. It's a miracle. Okay, I'm going to set one to the side. And this one I definitely want to reduce, well, you know, so I can get 6 petals out of it. So I'm going to reduce this. And when I've reduced it to where I can get 6 petals out of it, I'll come back. All right, I'm back. I did both of them, and I have them both for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they're both the same. I hear you, Momo. I hear you, babies. What do you want? You want to get some more of your fuzzies everywhere? So anyway, I'm going to cut them off. Oh, and by the way, this is what my ends look like, because I was very careful reducing. But anyway, just to show you how, if you take your time, how to be. And I used my marquee tool. Yeah, it's cool, all right, to make my lines on the clay. It's a very handy little tool. There. Whoops, wrong way, but there it is. Hopefully you can see, because I really can't. Again, there we go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shape these into my petal. So I'm just going to pinch the bottom, as you can see, just like so, to get my petal shape. That's all I'm going to do, is pinch the bottom. That's it. I'm going to do that with all of them, both stacks. Still have to cut the other stack, but you know what I mean. And just pinch. Oh, I'm trying to be in the center here, but I'm not doing a good job. All right, so I'm going to finish that, and when I'm done, I'll be back. All right, I'm done. So now it's just a matter of putting them together. So I'm just going to do this, set them all up. And put this one in here. Like so, and the same with this one. So I should probably explain why I'm doing one in white and one in black. I could have done premo too, but pearl, because those are my favorite backgrounds. And I find if you wrap them in what your main background's going to be, it blends so much more easily. I'll spread that a little more. That's why I'm doing one in black and one in white. I find it looks much better. All right, so it looks good on this side. Let's flip it. See how it looks on this side. And again, I'm going to use my scraps. I don't like how this one looks. I have to bring that up a little bit more. See how it's on an angle? I don't like that. Looks good on this side, but you know, anyway. Stick it back in there. Right in there. Still a little off. Matches that other one. Anyway, it's good enough. So there, those two are done. Now I'm just going to take these and chop them up. These are my scraps so far. Not much, is it? I'll chop them up and I'm going to wrap them in gold. And that's what I'm going to use for my centerpiece. As I said before in the last tutorial, I'm starting off simple, and then I'm going to gradually work up. And yes, I still have a scratchy throat. Anyway, there we go. So we'll put this in a sausage. So I didn't have a lot of scraps, but again, if you take your time, and you won't have a lot of scraps. So there's my little sausage. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with scraps because you can do some amazing things with them. Even with this, like if it was bigger, I could make slices. It would make a pretty veneer for to make, do your cutouts. I don't have a lot of cutters here, so can't really cut anything out. I only have 3. I think I have 3. I only have, well, 3 because one goes one way and one goes the other. So yeah, I really only have a couple. I'm going to take my gold that I have left. I'm going to just put this through the pasta machine. I think I'm going to put it on a 2. I'm sorry about the shaking. It's just, I don't know. I guess I move around too much. Anyway, it's on a 2, and I'm going to put it through here a couple times like this. It's definitely plenty big. I'm just going to trim it up. Let me wave this blade again. And wrap it. All right. Sorry, kind of stuck to it, but anyway, there we go. And I'll roll it till I get my little mark that I can't really see. I think I better get my eyes checked. Oh, but I did a good job. Check that out. Not bad for not seeing. Pinch it together and we'll roll it out to make our center. That side's kind of pretty. This one's just got the stripes in it, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. Obviously we don't need a very big hole or a very big sausage. It's not a very big hole. Yeah, can't really talk well today either, can I? Excuse me. So we'll roll this out. Cut it in half. Yeah, I have the right side of the blade, but you can see that's pretty. Am I in? I guess I can see. Yep. So I'm just gonna roll this one because that's probably all I need. And you can always save this too for another centerpiece, right? Chop off the end. See, it's pretty. I think so anyway. Chop that end off. And roll. Roll, roll, roll. Till it will fit in the middle. My goodness. That should be good. I'll just break this in half. Set that there. Stick the other side on. I know you can see what I'm doing. I'm just talking. What's up, Mo? That's my male Maine Coon, isn't it? Momo. Mama's boy. He's a big boy. Aren't you, Mo? You're a big boy. You still got another 1.5 years of growing. Now that's my centerpiece. Uh-oh. What did I do? Got some clay stuck on there. That's all right, because it'll be a cut-off piece. I think that's really cute. Let's do this one. Oh, I'm gonna have to roll it a little bit more. I don't think I have quite enough for that size. And that should do it. Stick that there. Go on the other side where I can see better. There. And trim it off. I did it again with that. That's all right. But yeah, these are nice centerpieces. I still have this from the purple one I did. I'll save it. I'll wrap it. Excuse me. All right, so now I'm doing the black and white wraparound. Now I'm not going to do both of them because I think that's just ridiculous. But here's my strip of black. I'm just going to take a piece, roll it up, chop her off. And we'll roll this. What you doing, Mo? Hmm? What are you doing, baby boy? Mama's boy. I was just squishing out air bubbles if there were any. So just roll this out and I'll do the triangle thing again. Boy, I'm really shaking you now. So we'll pinch our triangle. And stick it in between each petal. I like to give it a little bit of a pull, like this, and stick it in there. Stick it in, she says. And to the rest of them all around. And like I said, I'm only doing one on camera, because that's pretty self-explanatory. Don't even really need to do all of it, but I will. I'm just trying to make my tutorials as short as possible, too. I don't want to be going on for ever. And I'm stretching it a little bit, too, if I feel like it's too thick. Once it's warm, it stretches quite easily. And it's quite warm. Obviously, see, it's already starting to stick to each other quite easily. Well, you hear the scratching. It's my boy. I need a little bit more black to do the last one. Oh my goodness. Just cut a little piece of this black off. Make a quick roll. And I am using Premo. I don't know if I said that. But anyway, that's what I'm using, Premo. Sorry guys if I didn't say it. How's it going, Mo? There. That's that to the side. And this, I'm going to roll it out to, I don't need it this thick. Although, again, if I'm going to be doing it with black. What did I roll it? That's on a 2. Roll it on a 2. Let me trim it up a bit. Let's see, I still have some red sparkles in my machine. It should be wide enough. Oh, I guess so. Let's trim it up a little bit more. Why not? Get it all twisted now. There. And get that off there. cut it. Trim off some of that black. That's too long. This side's okay. And there you go. There's the one in black. I'll show you on the black here. Just pull it out because it's got enough thickness to it. I will reduce this a little bit and show you what it looks like. I'm going to do the other one off camera and I'll show you when I'm done. Spread it, pull it a little bit. Get everything nice and even. Oh, am I even in camera? Probably not. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Well, I was just squeezing it anyway and giving it a little pull. There, let me cut this. Wait, my blade. Now, mind you, it is soft. But there you go. There's my flower. Again, it's soft, but there's this one. I'm going to do the other one off camera, and I'll be back. All right, here we go. The black and the white. You can see the difference between the two. Pretty good, eh? Not bad. And here's my scraps. Because I still have my centerpieces. It'll never focus. All right, and I'm going to save them. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Please like, share, subscribe. And I thank each and every one of you who watches my tutorials. I truly appreciate it. And until next time, bye.